A new day rises over Telescria, a skyline fractured, with buildings suspended midair, cracked, and held together by advanced alien engineering. Inside one of these broken towers, Oliver wakes up, still groggy. The communicator won't stop. Half awake, he walks over to the console, rubbing his face. "Sorry, I was asleep," he mutters, turning on the screen. Thragg's face appears, stern and emotionless. "You want to build on the trust between us, yes? Fine. Then I need to know you are completely loyal to the Viltrumite cause." Oliver's frustration boils over. He's tired of being tested. "You know what I've been through, how I've been treated for my efforts, what I've already done. What more could you ask of me to prove my commitment?" But Thragg isn't interested in dialogue. "I ask nothing. I demand that you do nothing." His tone sharpens. "I have located your brother, who aided in the destruction of our beloved planet Viltrum. He and his family will be executed for his crimes, and you will do nothing." Oliver's eyes widen in horror. "Please, Thragg, listen to me. What if he could be made an ally? Give me a chance to talk some sense into him. Please." But Thragg is unmoved. It is already in motion. "This is your test. That will be all." The call ends. The screen fades to black. Oliver clenches his fists in despair, the weight of helplessness crushing him. From behind, Haluma calls gently. "Oliver, why were you yelling? What happened?" But he doesn't answer. He just stares at the screen, broken. Meanwhile, a peaceful afternoon sets the tone on a golden alien world. Under a pink-orange sky, flowers bloom, and laughter echoes through the fields. Eve tends to her garden with a sun hat and a smile, while Mark and Tara play catch nearby. From the side, a hovering droid offers a suggestion. "It is time for a lesson. The weather is so nice, I suggest science. We can do something both fun and educational outdoors." But Tara's already having fun. "Oh boo, Dad and I are already having fun." The droid insists, "We can have just as much fun if you give it a chance." Mark rolls his shoulder, wincing slightly. "You're wearing my arm out anyway, girl. I need a break. Go with Eddie and get smarter." Tara frowns, pouting. "I'm plenty smart. I know all the math. Come on." But Mark holds his ground. "Tara, go." With a dramatic groan, she throws her hands in the air. Fine, whatever." She stomps toward Eddie, her baseball cap turned backwards, her pride only slightly bruised. But the piece shatters in the next second. A powerful crash sends pieces of Eddie flying as Onan bursts through the machine like paper. Tara is thrown into the air, her cap flying off. Mark's eyes go wide as the threat registers. An enemy has arrived, and it's already too close. From the debris, Tara watches in terror as the intruder grabs Eddie. She screams, "Eddie, antelope!" Ursal rushes in from the distance. Tara doesn't hesitate. Still in shock, she throws a punch with everything she has. "You killed him. You killed my friend." Onan grins, unfazed by her fury. "This one is feisty. I'm going to enjoy splitting her over my knee." From the distance, Eve drops everything and screams, "Tara!" Mark's eyes ignite with rage as he rockets toward them. "Let her go." He slams into the villain midair, sending them both crashing to the ground. No hesitation. No mercy. "Get Tara out of here. I'll handle them." Eve grabs her daughter and takes flight. Tara trembles in her arms. "Why are they doing this?" she cries. "I don't know," Eve whispers, holding her tightly. "But they're not safe yet." Ursal cuts off their escape. "You're staying right here, both of you." She grabs Eve by the leg mid-flight, yanking her back. In a flash, the mechanical joint of Eve's leg detaches with a svac, sending sparks flying. "Mom, are you a robot?" Eve smiles, even as they plummet. "Just my leg, honey." But there's no time for relief. The enemy is already charging again. Not fast enough. Eve generates a force field around them in desperation. Mark takes a brutal hit to the jaw from Onan. He reels, but his eyes shoot toward the sky, to Eve and Tara, barely protected inside a glowing pink energy bubble. "Eve," he shouts, helpless, but the shield isn't enough. Ursal crashes through it with a violent punch, sending Eve and Tara spiraling to the ground. Eve cries, shielding her daughter with her body. "Mommy, Tara screams, holding on tight. Mark doesn't think. He launches back at Onan, slamming them to the ground with a thunderous punch. He races toward his wife and daughter, desperate. Meanwhile, Eve rebuilds a shield around them. She knows it won't last. This won't last. Ursal shouts, breaking through again. Mark barrels through the air, tackling Ursal mid-flight with a deafening punch. Behind him, Tara clings to Eve, yelling, "Go, Dad, go!" Eve turns, eyes burning with urgency. "Mark, stop. I'll be fine. Just get Tara out of here. You can fly faster than them." Mark hesitates, torn. But Eve doesn't wait. "Just go now." With no choice left, Mark grabs Tara and takes off. Eve stands her ground as the brothers flies toward her at full speed. They collide with each other. As Mark soars through the sky, Tara clutches him tightly, tears in her eyes. "Mom, what about Mom? They're going to kill her. They're going to—" "They won't," Mark says, trying to keep his voice steady. "Calm down. We're going to be fine, okay? I'm scared. I know you're scared. I'm here, and I'm going to protect you. I need to fly fast, really fast, and I need you to be brave." He looks her in the eyes. "Can you be brave for me, Tara?" She swallows hard and nods. "Yes, Daddy." Mark smiles. "Okay, hold on tight." He rockets forward, Tara in his arms, and one of the Viltrumites not far behind. Meanwhile, back on the ground, Eve is still fighting for her life. She gets knocked back by Ursal's powerful strike. "You've been marked for death by the Viltrum Empire, so die you will." The Viltrumite charges again. "You cannot stop this. Why bother fighting? You're only making this." Suddenly, a pink helmet of hardened energy forms around her head. Eve wastes no time and kicks her square in the face. "You can't hurt me if you can't see me." She dashes back toward the house, trying to buy more time, but the attacker shatters the helmet. "Pointless. You're just wasting time." The wind howls around them as Mark pushes himself harder and harder, his arms wrapped tightly around Tara. Behind them, the Viltrumite is gaining fast. Tara buries her face in his chest, screaming in pain. "It hurts. It hurts." Mark's heart aches, but there's no time to slow down. "I know, baby. I'm sorry." Tears well in her eyes as she pleads, "Slow down. Please. I'm sorry. I can't." He glances back. The enemy is closing in. Mark's jaw clenches. His muscles tighten. He holds Tara even closer. "I have to fly faster." And then Mark blasts forward with an explosive burst of speed, sonic shockwaves tearing through the air behind them. His face is strained with desperation. Tara's eyes are shut tight, teeth clenched against the pressure. Tara struggles to speak, her face twisted in panic. "Can't Brea." Mark looks down in horror. "Tara! Tara!" Her eyes widen, a tear rolls down her cheek, and she freezes in his arms, her breath caught in her throat. "Are you okay? Breathe, honey. Breathe." They hover mid-air as he tries to calm her, holding her close. "I can't. Mark pulls her tight into his chest. "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." But there's no time to rest. Onan slams into Mark from behind, tearing Tara from his arms. "Daddy!" She screams as she's flung through the air. Mark spins around, grabs his daughter mid-fall, and punches the attacker away with another devastating punch. Holding Tara again, Mark gasps for breath, battered and desperate. "Gotta fly again," deep breath. Gasp! Tara fights to hold on. Inside the wrecked house, Ursal storms through the debris. Hiding? Is this a death you can be proud of? Cowering in fear, waiting for the inevitable. Shameful. She scans the room. "You can alter this structure, can you not? I suppose it's time for me to tear it apart until you come out." A sudden blast knocks furniture flying. Eve was never hiding. She was waiting. "I was only waiting for an opening." The Viltrumite stumbles, surprised. "These powers are impressive," she admits, hurling a wave of energy. Eve counters with precision, dodging and striking. The impact of their powers shatters walls. "But you can't do this forever," Ursal yells. Eve grits her teeth. "Don't think it'll take forever." Ursal narrows her eyes. "I'm a Viltrumite. How can you be so confident?" Eve strikes again with a glowing, energized punch. "Were you going to say stupidity?" she mocks. "Because it's definitely stupidity." But Ursal regains her footing, voice full of cold pride. Stupid creature. You were dead the moment my father commanded it. His conquest of the universe is nearly complete. You are but one of millions who will give their lives so that he may rule. Eve's voice rises with fury. Then what are you waiting on? Get over with. The Viltrumite pauses, and Eve, defiant, roars. Come on. Mark clutches Terra close as they soar through the sky, breath ragged, desperation on his face. You got it. You're okay. You're okay. He looks around, panicked. Just gotta get you somewhere so I can fight this jerk. I'm gonna stop so you can catch a breath. But Onan is still gaining. Mark mutters, I have to go faster. Guy's almost as fast as me, but it's going to be okay. He looks back, too late. The Viltrumite is right behind them. Inches away, a hand reaches out and grabs Mark's leg. Mark is thrown off course, and Terra is ripped from his arms mid-flight. Terra! She tumbles through the air, screaming. Daddy! Mark twists in the air and snatches her just before she hits the ground. Got you. Hang on to my back. But she's terrified, sobbing. I can't. Behind them, the Viltrumite launches again. Mark braces himself. I'm sorry, Terra, but you're going to have to. Onan closes in with a sickening grin. I'm going to peel the skin off her face and eat her skull. Mark doesn't wait. He slams into the attacker mid-sentence, Terra clinging to his back. Daddy, please. Mark grits his teeth. Just hang on. This will be over. Another hit. The battle is relentless. Mark counters with a fierce punch, but it's not enough. In a flash, the Viltrumite grabs Terra and pulls her away mid-flight. Terra! Mark's voice breaks with rage. I'm going to kill you, you monster! But the villain doesn't let go. Terra flails in his grasp, terrified. Mark flies in, teeth clenched. Crap, I was really hoping you were going to say, let go of her. But Onan does the opposite. He hurls Terra into open air. She tumbles, screaming. And that's the story, folks. Please, leave your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. See you next time.